This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Wednesday, July 16th, 2025. I'm Alex Brown. Castle Makers, Inc., a nonprofit makerspace in Greencastle, has created an initiative designed to help area residents learn how to make and sell their products. President Chris Hebb said the goal is to support aspiring entrepreneurs who don't know how to accomplish their goals.
Being in a smaller community here in West Central Indiana, there's not necessarily all the support structure that you get in a larger city. This is an early experiment. This is really more, I would describe it as a grassroots level approach to entrepreneurship. What we're targeting is people that maybe have a product idea and have thought about it, but are not quite sure how to go about it.
Applications for the first cohort will open later this week. Shepherd Community Center in Indianapolis on Tuesday marked its 40th anniversary with a ceremonial groundbreaking on its planned Community Health and Wholeness Center on the city's Near East Side. The $7.5 million facility, when complete in 2027, will provide residents with physical fitness opportunities, education, and other health and wellness resources. An Allen County judge has ordered DeMott-based Capers Building Materials and sister company Gold Standard Trust to pay more than $400,000 to Fort Wayne-based Ambassador Supply, a building industry investment and management company. The order came after the defendants failed to respond to a breach of contract complaint, stating the companies failed to make monthly installments on a loan. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Indiana's economy is on the move, and every region has a role to play. Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for the Innovate Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. We're traveling to 10 regions across the state to spotlight business growth, workforce development, innovation, and Indiana's tech hubs. Don't miss this front row look at Indiana's future and the growth opportunities in your region. Find out when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/innovate.
Armin Bohm became president and CEO of Evansville-based sporting goods and recreational equipment manufacturer Escalade earlier this year. In a Q&A for our Evansville Region Report newsletter, Bohm said the company is constantly looking to mitigate any negative effects of recent tariffs imposed at the federal level, including by creating a task force to identify short-term and long-term strategies.
We have also manufacturing in Vietnam and in Indonesia, manufacturing through OEM partners. And also in China and a few other countries as well. Now, China is still the majority of our contract manufacturing. So that's why we have to look into, we have to be very strategic as well, to look for, are there other opportunities out there? So that's on one side, what you do. Of course, on the other side, you have to look into your product architecture. You have to review your product architecture as well, and your assortment. The next one is, with all the tariff situation, you have to be daily on top of every latest information. It's so volatile, the information that comes out. You have to absolutely stay on top of that.
You can read the full Q&A at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. A trio of Indiana's budget leaders iterated their confidence in the state's finances at the end of the 2025 fiscal year with $2.5 billion in the bank. Indiana's fiscal year starts on July 1st and ends on June 30th. The surplus for the 2025 fiscal closeout was $337 million, a number buoyed by advanced tax payments usually paid in December. State Comptroller Elise Nishala said Tuesday that the state's financial footing is stable and its reserves continue to serve as a practical safeguard, reflecting Indiana's commitment to fiscal responsibility. Indiana Office of Entrepreneurship and Innovation leader Brian Schutt is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.